sincerely from the bottom of my heart want to thank all of you so much for all your support. Again, I couldn't be here. I wouldn't have gotten this far without all of your support, your letters, your phone calls. You know, it made a tremendous difference. We do have an interview for a pardon, so fingers crossed.
New Jersey's strict gun laws have the future of a Pennsylvania woman in jeopardy. Now, the late evening of October 4th was just like any other for Pennsylvania resident Meg Fellenbaum. It was 1 a.m. and she was driving through Warren County, New Jersey, to her girlfriend's parents' house. Meg has a license to carry firearms in the state of Pennsylvania.
My name is Alexander Rubian with the New Jersey Second Amendment Society. We're with Meg Fellenbaum from Pennsylvania. For those of you who don't know, Meg was arrested for having her legally owned and acquired firearms locked in the trunk of her car. And you know, we don't want to get into the details of the case and you know, the circumstances at the moment, but you know, we are happy to announce that the Governor Christie's office has reached out to Meg. Thanks to all of you guys, all the phone calls, the letters you've written, and she does have an appointment with the Governor's office tomorrow to discuss her pardon application. So Meg's been ecstatic. It was actually the first time in probably over a year that I heard her actually laughing and being in a good mood and you know, not feeling terrorized and in fear of having to go to jail. So, you know, when they gave me an offer of 9 months to a year, you know, sure, we could have went to the Supreme Court, but I mean, at that point, by the time it's seen and all is said and done, like, you know, I could have been in there longer. And again, I will do whatever I need to do to fight, you know, for what is right, because I want to believe, I so desperately want to believe in this country, and, you know, I do believe in this country. But at the same time, like I said, I have family members that I have to think about, and I can't be selfish because many of them, I have a nephew. You're a caretaker for your grandmother.
Yeah,
you know?
I have people that depend on me, and, you know, it was a really tough decision. But like Alexander said, you know, it wasn't so much a scare tactic as much as it was bullying. And again, if it were me and I had no family and I didn't have to worry about those that depend on me, let's ride it out to the end. But, you know, it's a tough decision, and you got to think about other people, you know, especially your family members who are suffering just as much, if not as more.
What do you think it's going to be like?
I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I know that, you know, I just don't want to be judged by my appearance. I know I can project.
What's wrong with your appearance?
I mean, you know, I can project a rather rough exterior, and I feel like that could be responsible, like my appearance and how I'm perceived. Excuse me. Maybe, you know, half the reason why things went down the way they did, perhaps. You know, so it's always in the back of my mind.
Seriously.
I'm nervous, of course, but I'm confident. I have a strong faith in God and a lot of faith in Christie. He's my man right now, so I'm counting on him and hoping that he does justice before he goes. I fear for those that'll be in this type of situation after he's out of office. It's really unfortunate. A lot of decent, good, law-abiding citizens, you know, finding themselves suddenly felons or criminals and locked in jail away from their family. It's tragic.
What was the energy like in there? Like, what kind of questions were they asking you, and what, you know?
I mean, you know, the energy was pretty laid back and relaxed. They asked me a lot of specifics, you know, at this point in the game, for how long it's been, and given the amount of stress and anxiety that I was under ever since while the whole thing was going down. You know, it's only natural that some things are a bit fuzzy, so I could only, you know, try to answer all their questions to the best of my ability.
And they could have been nicer. I mean, they enjoyed doing it. They said, you know, one of the shames of the administration coming in is probably not going to keep them. They tender their resignations, but they said that's one of the things they enjoyed doing, was meeting people like Meg and hearing their stories. And they said, you know, where the law doesn't really match up with the punishment, that's what they're here for.
New Jersey's being used as the example of why they have to pass better federal laws, you know, because of people like you that are being put in jail. So, you know, once this is done and hopefully you get the pardon, you know, we're going to take it to the next level.
So if I can somehow, some way take this experience and not just learn from it for my own sake, but help others, you know, that might not have been as fortunate as I've been. So it's truly blessed for you guys. That's something that I'm very excited and eager to do.